Welcome to Stories and Sayings. The bridge, the forge, and the basket. Measure twice, cut once. Strike while the iron is hot. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Long ago, in a quiet European coastal town where stone houses faced the open sea and narrow bridges connected land and livelihood, lived a young boy named Luca. Luca was curious by nature. He watched ships arrive and depart, craftsmen at work, and merchants bargaining in the marketplace. But more than anything, Luca wanted to understand how decisions shaped outcomes. He often believed that acting fast was the same as acting smart, and this belief would be tested again and again as he grew. One summer, Luca was apprenticed to a bridge builder repairing a stone crossing near the harbor. The bridge was old, cracks had formed, the work required precision. Eager to prove himself, Luca rushed ahead. He lifted his tools, measured once, and began cutting stone. "Stop," the master builder said calmly. Luca frowned. "I measured. It's fine," he insisted. The master pointed quietly to the stone. The cut was wrong. The block was ruined. The master did not scold him. He simply said, "Measure twice, cut once." Then he added, "Speed feels productive, but accuracy saves time." Luca watched as the master measured again and again before making a single perfect cut. That day, Luca learned his first lesson. Good strategy is not about moving fast. It's about thinking clearly before you act. After years at sea, Luca returned inland and worked for a blacksmith. The forge was unforgiving. Metal that was cold refused to bend. Metal that overheated cracked and weakened. One afternoon, Luca hesitated too long before striking. The iron cooled. The blacksmith shook his head and said firmly, "Strike while the iron is hot." "But not before," he added, "and not after." He explained, "There is a moment when effort matters most. Miss it, and strength becomes useless." Luca watched carefully. He learned that timing is not haste. It is awareness. Knowing when to act is as important as knowing how. With savings from years of work, Luca turned to trade. One deal promised massive returns. One ship, one route, one investment. Excited, Luca prepared to risk everything. An older merchant stopped him and asked calmly, "What happens if the basket falls?" Luca paused. The merchant continued, "Don't put all your eggs in one basket." He explained how markets shift, how storms sink ships, how uncertainty favors the prepared. Luca listened. He divided his investment. Smaller gains, but steady ones. And when a storm later destroyed the ship, he almost invested everything in. Luca remained standing. Balance doesn't limit success, it protects it. Years passed. The boy who once rushed decisions now paused before acting. The apprentice learned opportunity doesn't wait. The trader who chased big wins now built steady foundations. Luca eventually commanded his own ship. But more importantly, he commanded himself. Standing on deck one quiet evening, he reflected, "Planning taught me strategy. Timing taught me action. Balance taught me wisdom." He understood then. Life, like the wise old proverbs, does not teach loudly. It teaches slowly. Life is the same for all of us. We succeed when we think before we act. We grow when we learn from pressure. We advance when we act at the right moment, and we endure when we balance risk with wisdom. These lessons were shaped over centuries. They do not promise speed, they promise direction. And in the long journey of life, direction matters far more than haste.